Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the Gloucestercast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
Good morning, Gloucester. Look how relaxed I am right now.
Yeah, you really are.
You don't look it.
I'm in a zen-like state. Yeah. We have a podcast version with us, Anthony Saputo.
Thank you for having me.
Two-time Intercontinental Greasy Pool champion.
Oh, really?
Right?
Nice.
My claim to fame in Gloucester. That's how I became famous.
You wear many hats. But
Wow.
That is one of the I don't think anyone else is saying.
Not much hair though.
Oh, want me to take off my hat, Anthony? So
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Scotty Mack behind me.
Good morning, Gloucester.
There.
Gloucester.
Nicole Schraft.
Good morning. Happy birthday, Mom.
Yay!
Paul Gamber, first time in studio.
First time in studio, one time remote. Good morning, Gloucester.
Only one time remote? I thought there was more.
I think it was once, maybe twice. I chime in a lot.
Gamber MD.
Yeah.
DMD.
He's a dentist. If
He's
you have
a
any
dentist.
dental questions, start
all
firing
about
them away.
I should also mention Anthony, one of the proprietors of Seaside Glass.
Yes.
And how many years you guys been in business?
34.
34. It seems like yesterday. How old were you when you guys took over that?
I was 22.
Wow. So pretty much your entire adult life. Chris McCarthy.
Hey, Joe. Yeah, good to see you.
Good to
Yeah,
see
good morning. Good to see everybody. Yeah, good morning, Gloucester.
Pat and Jimmy are behind the scenes.
Good morning.
Good morning. Happy birthday, Mom.
And hello, Amy and Schooner.
Oh.
Amy and Scooney Boo Boo are on.
Are they
Yeah.
All right. So,
Joe.
Yep.
Missing somebody, Joe.
Okay. Who's that? What am I missing?
Look behind you.
I said Nicole.
You already said me.
You did?
Yeah.
I said happy birthday to my mom already. Did you just want me to say happy birthday,
I
Mom,
think you
again?
gotta stop taking the gummies.
Work on him, will you? Just
You gotta
you
ease
give
up
him
on
the
boys.
Novocaine early or what?
You gotta ease up on the gummies. First order of business, Anthony, as a podcast virgin, we have two questions to ask you. It's a two-part question, pretty much the same question, asked two different ways. Death row sub and death row meal. Are you familiar with this?
I have no idea what you're talking
Okay,
about.
so he's never watched the podcast before. Which is fine. Which is fine.
But yes, here he is.
I do watch
We're
it.
not at all picky.
So death row sub, you put yourself in in the mindset that you're on death row. The warden comes in, you're going to be executed. We'll get you any sub from any sandwich shop in anywhere, but not homemade. What sandwich shop is it being made at, and what is the order?
I gotta go with Destino's large cheesesteak, extra cheese, and linguiça.
And linguiça.
Gotta put the linguiça.
That's
on
a
it.
twist. I think that Destino's has had 3 weeks in a row or 3 podcasts in a row with some variation of a cheesesteak as their death row sub.
Oh, best.
Someone had, the guy from the cupcake shop was the buffalo chicken cheesesteak with extra cheese. And that was just the last
The
podcast.
linguiça is really good.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Okay, death row meal. Restaurant and what's the order?
It's gotta be between Tono and Franklin. But I'm gonna go with Tono.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the order?
Bigger menu. I love the what's it called? The steak there.
Not the pork chop.
No. The what's that steak they have there?
Ribeye?
No, it's not even the ribeye. It's
Piping plover?
I forgot the other name.
It's more of a tasting.
Well, it's good.
It's good.
It's good.
All right. Right. Okay, so I got to show one picture, and I need an explanation on this, Anthony.
Uh-oh.
So this is what Anthony rolled up in right here for the viewers. Let's see if we can get that to focus. Come on.
There you go.
Oh, baby.
Maybe that was a slap
There
on
it
me
is.
told
Oh, there it is.
I reuse trucks.
The Ghostbusters.
Oh, you're making
It's
people
a
busy.
great
Slow
work
down.
truck.
There
I
you
just strip them out,
That's awesome.
I actually, last couple of years, I've driven buses.
Is it safe to say, Anthony, that you got a lot of glass in that?
I do.
So, no, really, is this a passion of yours? Like getting like kind of
You
weird.
know something,
funny
instead of buying a
vehicles?
new truck and paying $40,000 for a new truck, we just go to Bullport Ambulance or Cater, and it's basically auction. We pay a couple $1,000s for them, and they last us 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Why would I buy a new truck?
That's what, so wait, I have a theory. So this is why I would specifically go to Seaside Glass, because I have a theory, and Chris, I think I've told you this theory. If I see a construction guy with a brand new like $70,000 pickup truck
You're getting charged for it.
with a $5,000 lettering job on it, in my mind, that I'm going to get absolutely demolished.
You are.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you're definitely paying for that. And I'm happy for the people that can afford those things and to each their own. But in my mind, the guy that's driving the kind of like the older vehicle or whatever like that is frugal, and maybe he's thinking like my customers would
You're
appreciate
going
it.
to see my Ford Ranger. People think I'm poor.
But-
Devil's advocate on that, though, is the guy that shows up with the jalopy. He's probably not getting that good a business.
Well,
Oh, we are.
It could be.
he's doing, I think Anthony's doing just fine.
You think you fit a dental chair in the back of that thing?
I have oxygen.
When you buy the used ambulances, do you have to clean all the blood and guts out in the back?
No.
No? Oh, they come clean?
They come clean.
There's no eerie feeling driving around.
The sirens still work. The
Is
horns
that
still work.
really?
It's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
We had kind of black out the blue lights and stuff like that, but it's great just driving around town. And if a kid, the great part is when the kid's going like this, I can actually go.
Really? Oh,
So
that's great.
no bad juju. Like you know that there's been a few dead slabs in the back.
Absolutely.
We should do a podcast.
I never
with
thought
that.
of it that way.
You know, people buy old hearses
I know.
and
Yeah.
they ride all over the place.
Yeah,
I
I
saw up at Good Harbor, somebody pulled out a bunch of surfboards.
Are you
Somebody pull
Are
a
you
service record
serious?
on
Yeah.
those and see who actually made it in and out of there.
So we have a note. My mother says, Anthony, your new baby granddaughter is beautiful. Her smile is infectious.
Thank you.
So you got that.
Grandfather at 55.
Grandfather, 55. Amazing. 3 beautiful daughters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. A father of daughters. I'm a father of daughters. You're a father of daughters.
2 daughters.
Yeah.
Sitcom waiting to happen.
Me too.
So
All girls?
you specifically are on here to talk about Fiesta and what the St. Peter's Club is, what's happening down there.
Yep.
And
So what we're doing, I mean, since there's not going to be a Fiesta, we've had, we come up with a couple ideas. I mean, we lose a lot of revenue by not having Fiesta, so we figured maybe open up the doors to the public. We're going to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and possibly Sunday, hopefully a little mass down there. So Thursday, we're going to do a night with sailboat rowers. Just go in, reminisce about the wins, the losses, the crashes. A lot of fun.
a lot of characters.
Vincent Orlando's going to be on down there telling all his stories. He could be there all night talking. Hi, Vince. So Friday we're going to do a Greasy Pool night. So we're going to do. I had posted it on Facebook. Come down in your favorite costume. And we're going to give out prizes for best costume. And Tommy Vaz is going to make a flag. So we're going to give out the flag to the best costume. We're going to have group costumes and individual costumes.
Is that limited to past poll walkers or on there, or is that open to the public for costume?
So no one knows who's on that poll. So.
Let's go. We got to ask the hard questions here.
Actually, I heard the same thing at the Golden Banana the other night.
Right?
Oh, no.
Past pole
No,
dancers.
But some I think that for people that are new to the town, or some of the people that are not directly inside like the Italian community, may not realize that don't feel intimidated to go down there.
Absolutely not.
Great time.
We're open to the public all week.
Yeah.
Even Irish?
Of course. I love Irish people.
Because I was going to file a lawsuit. I don't like the Italian club. It should be Irish Italian club.
We'll have to talk about that at the next meeting.
I heard a rumor of entertainment.
Yeah, we're going to have DJ Vito down there Saturday night. Yeah, for the younger crowd.
Great guy, great DJ.
And hopefully Sunday, I talked to the Fiesta committee. Hopefully we're going to be able to just take the statue out, leave them in the building, And Sunday morning, have all the statue walkers down there and the older crowd down there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, just to pray to St. Peter or whatever.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Will they wear the Fiesta whites?
I hope so.
I hope so too. Tradition wise,
Yeah.
What are the dates again?
It's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Fiesta, which is
the regular Fiesta.
yeah, the regular Fiesta. Yeah.
Okay.
That's amazing. I mean,
The Ferris wheel? Are you bringing the Ferris wheel?
No,
no, there's no, no.
I thought maybe they're just bringing the Ferris wheel.
No, but that's they won't be doing like the parade or anything, walking around.
I'm not sure what the Fiesta committee is going to do. I think they're still in talk. I think they may be doing that a little later on in the summer.
Yeah.
Maybe doing
Now that the things are, and for the people that say, they should have had it because the masks and thing that, so many of these events, they need to be planned. Like,
right. Now, I was on the Fiesta committee.
way ahead of time.
I was on the Fiesta committee for 15 years. It's just not, snap of a finger a
No.
month earlier and you're going to have a Fiesta.
Right.
We start planning the day after.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of hard work, believe it or not. Putting up the altar and lining up bands for the parade and the novena. I defended the city of Gloucester because everyone's saying, well, why is the city of Gloucester letting this happen? Well, it's not the city of Gloucester. This is a private entity altogether, which is the Fiesta Committee.
That's a good point.
And which has got nothing to do with the St. Peter's Club either.
Yeah.
Totally two different.
Oh, really? Is that right?
Yeah. Totally
So
two
the
different
Fiesta Committee is separate
from the St. Peter's Club.
St.
altogether.
Peter's Club.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Who are some of the officers right now?
St. Peter's Club or
St.
Fiesta?
Peter's Club.
Myself, Ralph Martin's our treasurer, Chad Johnson's our secretary,
Oh, really?
Vice President Marco Numerosi, Mario Bellistreri, J.D. McCatherine, everyone knows J.D.
Yeah, of course.
Billy Shields,
Jeez, this is some young guys.
Jonathan Serafine, oh boy, Joe Palmisano.
So can people join?
Absolutely.
Do you have to be Italian?
No.
Okay. No, just
I know.
because these are questions that people probably don't know. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So what are there? So do you have to go through like an initiation phase or something like that? Go to a bunch of meetings, learn the secret handshake?
No. So what we do is we have a person put their application in, and at the next meeting we give them their card. At the next meeting we say, listen, this is a good person, and we all vote on it. And most of the time they're good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we don't want any thugs going down there and just
No hazing or anything.
no, except for the sheep. We all know about the sheep.
So what are the dues?
$75 a year.
$75 a year. That's cheaper than the Elks.
Absolutely.
And how much is a beer?
$3.
$3 for a beer.
Yeah.
And how much for a mixed drink? Like a house Tito soda.
Between 7 and 9.
Reasonable.
Pretty
Is that a pint glass?
Oh, that's
That's a good pour.
It's a double shot.
That's a good pour.
Yeah.
What is the mission of the club? I think Joe was trying to say. Not just that it's all about alcohol. What's the mission of the club? What are you actually trying to?
Well, it's a fisherman's club.
Yes.
Unfortunately, there's not many fishermen around anymore, so we had to kind of open it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get maybe a fisherman's grandson or nephew. We're trying to keep it,
That's good.
traditional.
Tradition, yeah.
But if you're not, we have card games down there. People play rummy. It's
Nice.
basically toward the older guys. We don't make any money. It's nonprofit.
Okay.
So a lot of the guys that go down there during the week don't spend a dime, but just go in and play cards and whatever, have fun.
That's their outlet.
Yeah.
Do you serve food there?
We were during the pandemic. Yeah. But we have every Friday we have fishermen bring in fish and stuff like that, and we cook it right there.
Fish fry. No, this.
I noticed some new benches down there with some dedications.
Yeah, a couple of years ago on Easter Sunday, I was driving by and there was a car crashed into one of the benches. So we got insurance money and we ended up getting 3 new benches, and we started dedicating the benches to
some of the members,
some of the past members. Yeah.
This is really nice.
Great.
So you talked to Janelle
Sleepy Pelzola.
Sleepy Pelzola, and she'll make a plaque up for you for $40. It's great.
Wow,
it's really nice. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's a great. I'll tell you something. Over the years, we've had things where we ask like, what is your favorite thing in Gloucester and event, and 90% of the responses, if not more, are always based around the fiesta.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it is, for all the fiesta haters out there, like they 90. It's amazing to me that you hear, oh, the fiesta, this, that, anything, but you see those people. The fiesta comes around and they're right in the middle of it.
Yeah, they're
every
first in line.
time. It drives me bananas.
And it brings so much revenue to the city too.
It does. It's one of these pieces that makes Gloucester completely unique and not like Topsfield or whatever. Just these towns that really have no soul.
Joe Novello and Joe Novello and his committee do a great job. So organized.
Yeah.
And all great people on the committee.
And serving. And you can probably speak to this, like being on those type of committees. A lot of times it's a thankless job.
Oh my God!
You do putting a lot of work.
I used to take a vacation to go down there, and it's like I'm working harder here than I am at work.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
What's the history behind the Greasy Pool? Why is there a Greasy Pool here and then there's one in Italy?
Well, it started in Terracini, Sicily, and that's where the statue came from.
Oh, really?
A lot of the Italians in Gloucester,
Which came from the Favazza family. Favazza family brought it to Gloucester and started their own fiesta here.
Wow, that's.
Are those the only two places that you know of that have the Greasy Pool?
No, there's quite a few places now. Yeah.
So it's become a
I won it back in 1982 in Sicily, in Terracini, Sicily.
You were a kid. You were a baby.
Yeah, I was 15 years old.
That's
Wow. You brought the statue from Italy?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't.
He won the contest when he was 15.
You won the Greasy Pool?
He's the two-time
I won it.
When you said intercontinental, I thought you were joking.
No.
So you never won it here? You
I won it here.
Don't worry.
Oh, in the world.
Don't
Yeah,
worry. Hey,
Jesus,
I was
Joe.
listening.
I missed that.
I understood the meaning of the word intercontinental.
I didn't know that
Is it not
Italy even had a
bicontinental?
Greasy Pool.
I guess
That's what
technically
I'm
it
here
would be.
Yeah, it started over in Italy. And
Really?
they brought it.
That is cool.
And the same boat. We would be remiss if we didn't mention the same boat races. You can't just talk about the same
I was
boat
a
races.
same boat coach too. The greatest crew of all time. The
Really?
Modiga Steaks.
The Modiga steaks. Do you know what a Modiga steak is?
Yes. Yeah,
Where
we got it at Mom's, the sandwich.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Mom's
That was our crew. The
Yeah.
Modiga Steaks.
tremendous. On air, Erica is with us.
Yes, hi! Good morning! That's a much better voice than any one of us has had so far
Any
today.
one of us. She's a
Erica
professional.
didn't, she didn't drink as much as that's right.
Oh, I just hide it much better.
How
Good
are you?
morning! Thanks for having me! What a way to start the Sunday up in Gloucester.
Yes,
Gloucester,
sunny
Gloucester.
Gloucester. The sun
Love
is
it.
coming
She
out.
said it right and everything.
Hey, you know,
The sun
been
is
around the
coming
block.
out.
She's a professional.
It's a
I saw a note that said your
And this is
father won this race.
All
boat
together, like, this is
Same boat
amazing.
races. He's a same boat champ, yeah.
We're within, like, 3 feet. This is
We're in
great.
the-
Yeah. You know?
Is 3 feet still in play?
So are you back in studio now?
So, yes and no. We're back in part-time. We're going in a couple days a week, and I'm actually starting a new show, so I'm really happy that you invited me on today.
Nice.
Donnie, my old co-host, and I are doing Local Eats with Erica and Donnie starting June 5th. This
nice.
Saturday, we're going to do it from noon to 1 every Saturday, where we're going to go to different restaurants and bars and
Wow.
do what our favorite thing, eating and drinking, and talking about it and doing it on the North Shore.
That's a
Do an
great.
episode with GMG. He does exactly that. Eating and drinking is his favorite.
Well, we realized that on
As
our
you
morning
could
show, we talk a lot about food and a lot about alcohol. And we're like, well, we might as well just do a food show.
Yeah.
But now I'm also going to need like a workout show to balance it, I think.
That's a great gig, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like brilliant because you get. This is your job is to go and take. Well, it's part of like what the stuff that we love to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
And then supporting the whole industry that has, taken such a big hit this past year. I mean, we're thrilled to be a part of it.
It's one of those things where everybody wins.
Yeah, exactly.
And those are the kind of initiatives that, like, and when you get to be part of that, you consider yourself lucky, right?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And I'm just thrilled to get it going and start. And I was just at the Tuscan Village grand opening yesterday up in Salem, New Hampshire. And I got to judge a meatball, like from Marianne Esposito. She has her show, Ciao Italia, excuse me. And then Joe Farrow, who's the owner of Tuscan Kitchen, they made meatballs. And watching that and being able to be a judge was so amazing. And be without our masks and just all like seeing all my old radio friends together was just amazing. So I'm like, I can't wait to have more openings and
That is
things.
fantastic.
Are you leaving me already? Do I smell?
No. I have a customer. Scotty's gonna.
No, now that you're here, you're the host of the show.
Oh, great.
No.
Okay.
Show it. Yeah.
Oh,
Look at
there we
that.
go. Good morning, Gloucester. Let's do it. Oh my God.
That's what we need in a leader. Professionalism and freaking passion.
So this morning on Good Morning Gloucester, I'm here with my merry men of castaways, and I can't wait to be kicked off the boat.
Nice, I love it.
Erica, will you tell people ahead of time where you're going to be? So like this Saturday,
Oh yes, exactly.
or is it like a secret until you're there?
So it's a secret right now because I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
But I will. Yes, every Monday we're gonna premiere it on social media. We'll say, hey, this Saturday coming up, we're gonna be at such and such. And during the show on North Shore 104.9, we're going to do it on Fridays as well with Hank. We're going to say, hey, tune in tomorrow. We're going to tell you the best place to go for this upcoming weekend. Hopefully we'll do it in theme with whether it's, 4th of July is coming, this is what we should do. Or Father's Day is coming, this is what you should do, that kind of thing.
How do you choose the venues that you're actually going to be at? I mean, is that like a budgetary thing? Like, so you're going to end up at a picnic table one day and it's like top secret? Or at the Tuscan, like you just mentioned?
Well, it also, sometimes it's going to depend on some of our long-term clients that are, our friends and now family and have spent money with the station. We want to support them. So it's going to start, I think, with that. We're going to go back to those people that had stayed with us through the pandemic, spent money with us, and then we'll go to them first. It's almost like a thank you for sticking it out and staying open. And we want to remind people that they still are open to come back because they're having live music again. Or they've revamped their menu during the pandemic, or they repainted, or whatever it might be. So that's going to be the first thing. And then I think as we go down, we want people to say, hey, you got to check this out. We just reopened. Or, if I'll take suggestions.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a hit list? I mean, is it...
I think we're going to start, just because, Beverly is where the home studio is, kind of start there and go out.
Makes sense.
And then come back in. I think we'll go from Beverly up to Gloucester, Rockport, then go down to Danvers, Ipswich, maybe hit the Reddings, Andovers. We'll see. It's all going to depend.
Paul, Anthony, guys,
what do you think?
Guests on the show today. Do you have any questions for Erica? Something that you might be interested in here?
So it's just on the radio show, or are you doing a podcast?
We're doing it radio, podcast, and on Facebook.
So people can actually see the food.
Yes, I mean that's
so I was gonna say, it's gonna be difficult on the radio to do a food show, right?
I've learned over the course of doing radio, you have to be really descriptive of the food.
Yeah.
The problem is my co-host Donnie's like, it's just unreal, and trying to
fantastic.
and trying to describe food and not just like swearing about it or saying that it's really good. You just say, okay, the hamburger is cooked. So, we've got cookies. We've got cookies.
Very good, Erica. You never really know what kind of cookies you're going to get. Yeah.
But Paul's a dentist, and he says that sugar is very bad for your teeth.
Well, I had one this morning.
Okay. Well, I brushed already, and I have gum in.
Yes.
So I might take it to go.
You can take it to go. Absolutely. So you can throw it in the water when you walk.
Yes. Well, I know actually. So I have a question. Is there can I buy lobster on the way out?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Can I pick them out?
This one's so cute.
It's literally like shooting fish in a barrel. They're in lobster tanks.
Oh.
You go out there and say, hey, listen, I'd like a £1.25, and Julie will get you this £1.25. But if you would like to name one and take it with you as a pet, you can pick it out, sure.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that afterwards.
We actually do have people that buy lobster just to release them back. It's like a thing.
Really?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I had a guy I worked with. His wife was really into I guess nature and all that stuff. How do you say it? Tree hugging? I don't know. But she would go and buy a lobster from the Shaw's or wherever the market basket and re-release the lobster.
I wouldn't release it if it was free.
Yeah, I think that's just.
Well, I think
once
she released it in a freshwater
river.
Right?
Oh God!
No, right back into the salt
So
water.
it never made it.
I released mine into the pot on the stove. I mean, that's my catch and
She
release.
forget to take the rubber band.
Well, as long as she's
Here
supporting
comes the
local,
boss.
right?
There. Joe, this
And
is.
again, here we are on Good Morning Gloucester. He thinks he's coming back. I don't know about this.
We are having sit there, Joe. Please. Sit there.
Joey, we're going to you for the weather this morning. How's it look out there?
We're going to you.
Cold and damp.
Cold and damp. Okay.
Yeah.
And now we got Scotty Mack on the news. What do we have for the news this morning, please?
Breaking news about the Fiesta, the variation of Fiesta we're going to have this year.
Thank you. No, have a seat. Have a seat.
She's got us all flustered.
I know. Yes, I want to hear about the Fiesta, please.
What do you want to know?
Well, are we having it?
No.
Oh.
There's a variation.
Okay, well then we're
Are
gonna
you
go
from
now.
Gloucester?
No, I'm from actually North Reading originally.
North Reading, okay.
Yes,
Nice.
but I mean, we will drive.
She wants to
Marty.
buy some of those fresh lobsters.
I do on my way out. Remind me.
Come down to the St. Peter's Club during Fiesta.
We offered those.
Okay.
You know what? I'd
You'd
be
be
remiss. I would be remiss if I did not mention our friend Brenda Grimes Davis made these incredible peanut butter cookies, and I should have mentioned that earlier.
Low in calories.
Low calories, loaded with sugar, and it's bad for your teeth.
Yeah.
But isn't like peanut butter protein? It's like kind of like it's a protein cookie in the morning before you go.
Your workout show.
Exactly.
We'll
We're
go
gonna
with
work out. See, I know.
We'll
I'm
go
gonna
with
need
that.
a
Let's
workout.
go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Definitely.
Don't
Let's
listen
go
to
for a
Chris.
roll call, and are we doing a giveaway?
We are doing a
People are
giveaway.
asking about what the prizes
Yeah.
are.
Okay.
Ooh.
First of all, we have this book from Albert Viator, An Accidental Warrior.
Slightly red book.
No.
It's been read already. It's a re-gift.
No.
It's cracked on page 20. Joe got the
Show
page
notes.
20.
No, that's a
Accidental
from him.
sign.
Show notes in there.
Cywar.
Yeah. Yeah.
One soldier's
Thank you,
recollections of the psychological operation efforts during the Vietnam War.
Wow.
And he's local Gloucester guy. And you
Wow.
can get this book at the bookstore of Gloucester.
Who was that written by, Joe?
Albert Viator.
Albert
And I'm not sure if he's related to Stevie Lunchbox.
It might be.
Stevie Lunchbox.
Yeah, I
Could
didn't.
be a descendant of Lunchbox.
It could be a descendant of Stevie Lunchbox.
Through marriage or
What is
something.
custom?
Sounds like
There he is.
Robert Ducky, you're the one. Make that time so much fun.
This is like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Glasses open. Everyone's God, I feel terrible.
Speedy delivery.
And it's an emergency. I need 20 lobsters.
Only 12.
12.
These are bugs?
Me and
Bugs,
Mick and Suzanne ripping it up.
Yeah, I saw the video.
What?
Kodia took a video of Mick and Suzanne
Oh,
dancing in
thank God.
Machaca.
I wasn't in it, hopefully.
No.
Eric looked just like Kramer coming in and then signed.
Machaca had Alter Ego last night. I heard they were a very good rock band with like a good eclectic mix of music.
What a great time, man. It was
Yeah.
I
so
saw
good.
the lights when I drove by, and it actually, it almost looked like you couldn't get in. That's how busy it looked like it might have been.
It was like, right on the edge.
It's good for you.
We
It's
got,
good
we
to
got
see you back in
78,
action,
78
yeah.
capacity. One time I counted, we had like 68 in there.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it was good. People were ready to rip.
The summer of Machaca.
I handed out
Are the
80
Lafadas?
shots, did a speech.
Wow.
I don't remember what I said, but people said it was
Oh,
good.
really? Oh,
It
that's
was, it was
good.
Luis's birthday today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I
just
saw
a-
that post.
And when the Germans bomb Pearl Harbor, let him go. He's on a roll.
That was short and sweet.
Are the Lafadas on?
Sure, you should have stayed here.
Eric, what do you think? What are the chances of one of the Lafadas being on
Do I need
this
to
morning?
retake over again?
Yes, get in there.
Yeah.
Let's
I
go.
know.
Eric is of Machaca and Passports.
Oh wait,
What's
Erica,
his
oh my God. Are we like-
wow.
There we
What's
go.
your last name?
What did you want it to be?
Yeah.
All right, we're back again.
I know one of
It's
those.
Erica on
He wants
here.
it to be the same as his.
Well, I mean,
Okay, we're
we
gonna
could
do
work on it.
prizes.
Oh, prizes!
So-
Can I help?
Actually, hang on.
Yes.
Ready?
Eric is a proprietor of Passports in Machaca restaurants.
Okay.
So you got to add them to your list.
I will. Oh yes, I'm doing a new food
Food
show,
show,
and I'm
149.
starting it on Saturday, June 5th, and I'm going to be doing it live from 12 to 1 every Saturday. So, can I come?
Yeah.
We're going to do video. We're going to do
June 5th?
Well,
yeah.
No.
Well, not that day. I'm just saying. I'm doing it every Saturday. Whatever you want.
Oh, he doesn't even know what day it is.
What's today?
Yes,
October?
Eric, let's talk after
Yes.
the show. Okay, so we have a giveaway. We have a shirt. Who's the shirt? What does it say? We have an
The answer is yes.
They're both Iron Tree shirts?
Yes.
Oh, we love our friends at Iron Tree.
Yeah.
John
Yeah.
Mastranzi, John Cahill, big shout out to them. We love them. Okay, how do they
Oh,
win?
They're also.
How about Gamber Dentistry?
What?
Gamber, can
So
you
what we
do?
do?
Yeah, I can do that.
I don't serve any food. I
That's
take
okay.
food out of table.
Hey, it'll work.
What we do is we ask people to share the podcast.
Okay.
You must type in shared in the notes field.
Oh,
for,
I see. Oh, I
your
see
post.
this. Okay.
And then at the end of the
I
show,
love this.
however many people share that, we have a random number generator.
She's taking
Oh,
And the
pictures.
random
yeah.
number generator will go ahead and
Oh my
determine the
God.
winner of each prize.
Excellent.
Why
Well,
don't
good
you do a
morning.
let's
Look
do
at
a
all these
shout out.
friends you have
Hey,
here.
read some
Yeah.
comments, Erica. Read some
Yeah.
comments.
All right, we got Joey Daddy retired from a racing champion. I was hoping Anthony would have a Lennon with him.
That's my grandchild.
Oh, where is he? Is he sleeping?
She's sleeping.
Good.
Oh, look at that comment.
surprise! We got our T-shirts.
Oh, look at that comment.
Which
Fiesta is family, family is Gloucester.
Oh, I love
That's
that.
a good one. I mean,
I smell T-shirt.
Yep. Good morning. Good morning, Colleen's Gifts.
Pauline's Gifts.
Thank you, Brenda, for the cookies with the magic in the middle. Ooh. I love it. Look at all those people that are sharing.
Well, someone mentioned my granddaughter. I think they should at least get a T-shirt.
Okay, who mentioned the granddaughter? Let's go back. Where is she?
Cat.
Right there.
All right.
Karen's
All right. Okay, we'll go black for her. You win a T-shirt. All right, now you guys have to make sure you get the notes on which one she is.
Running off the rails of a crazy train.
I know.
You have another customer down there?
All right.
Yeah, God bless you.
Hey, see you.
Have a big Sunday.
All right, Eric. Oh, Passports Restaurant is awesome. Pat said that. Yeah, very good.
No, we couldn't get him to stay.
No?
No.
Okay.
Because they
This
take up
that Joey's replacement. Aha! I like this person.
Next week. Next week. Yeah,
Brenda,
we'll see you
she's
guys.
gonna share on
Love the Tampa.
Facebook.
I'll see you Wednesday.
Okay,
Gloucester Bites says, "Good morning, all."
Send me
Oh, yeah. Eileen is Gloucester Bites Instagram. You can
Oh,
follow her.
I do. We gotta collab.
Well, I mean, Good Morning Gloucester is good,
Do a
too.
roll call.
Joey's twitching because Eric is handing out
I'm
gifts.
sorry.
to the
Oh,
random
no.
All right. Hey, I picked the first shirt. You picked
I
the
love
second
it.
shirt.
No, I
Joey
love it.
actually just grew more hair. Actually, he grew more hair.
That's
Here, no,
awesome.
have a seat. You pick up the next winner.
I mean, this
Oh,
is
I
probably,
I'll do this all day.
Can I sit?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
this is one of the most enjoyable podcasts that I've been part of in 3 years.
Right.
I mean, this
And
is
now,
Oh, there's none of that. I'm so sorry. I should have told you.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So wait, what did we give away so far?
One shirt already.
We gave away the black T-shirt.
Karen
We still have
Serapi.
the orange T-shirt, the book, and I'm not sure what's happening with what Chris brought.
Yeah, that's a secret giveaway.
See, okay, so you want to save that to the end?
Yeah.
And the other thing, you got.
So wait, this is something we're gonna do. That is so Kevin O'Connor from This Old House. He was our guest last week, and he sent me a present, and I have no idea what is in the box. So we're gonna go around the room, and we're gonna say everybody's gonna take a guess. What do you think that Kevin O'Connor from This Old House sent to me? And there's the box. I X'd out his address.
Pandora's box. Here we go.
Miracle Bro.
Kevin O'Connor. Is Kevin watching? Kevin, are you out there?
He could be.
Are any of the LaFadas out there?
Anthony,
Make Suzanne.
what? Okay, you can feel the box.
Shake it up.
You can shake it.
It's a Gomazigama.
It's a
Gumazigama.
There you go.
It's a
I know it
Gumazigama.
is. That's a Gumazigama. Okay.
Okay, so This Old House.
Yep.
I bet it
House.
is a set of doorknobs. Not from some house. Maybe they're glass. Maybe they're wood. I don't know. I think that'd be an interesting
All right.
giveaway.
Didn't we talk
You can
about
pass it later on.
now
See.
Doorknobs.
Yeah, I think we talked about those.
Oh, well, see.
Let's see.
Wow. So maybe.
And Edna, does your cat any chance like Jello?
Jello mold. Interesting.
A movie
Christmas
references.
vacation. Let me see. Ooh, that's interesting.
All right,
I'm
time's
gonna
up,
go.
Scott.
I'm gonna go with door knocker.
Oh,
Door knocker.
I feel like you totally just
Big knocker guy.
came off of mine.
Scotty being the big knocker guy.
Yeah.
Electronic doorbell
Take
for
your-
your customers when they come in, because your customers kept coming in wondering.
Oh, like a ring.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. I'd say this is probably a big fishy dealer. Yeah.
Picholito?
Picholito. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear it. No,
Okay,
I
forgive
would
me, what
say
is
it's swag.
Oh, that's very general. We're not taking swag that general of a capacity.
All right, shirts.
I think it's a birdhouse.
Ooh, a birdhouse. I like that.
I think
one.
it's maybe a birdhouse for your hummingbirds that flock to your yard all the time.
That's
I think it's a
interesting.
little.
Remember,
this little- I
Kevin-
think it's a mini little birdhouse.
Remember, Kevin's not a builder. Kevin's just the host.
Scotty, what are you doing?
Hi.
Scotty's a little hut.
Pat?
I'm thinking something cloth, a T-shirt maybe, or
No, I already.
oh,
did that.
I know, one of those
Ooh,
tool
tool
aprons.
belt.
Bird's
Tool
nest.
aprons.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Oh, I like
the one
that.
where you lift it up and the Bishidela comes up.
okay. I think it's one of those subs that he had from New Jersey, or it's going to be for McCarthy. It's one of the nipple tweakers.
Oh.
The sub that he said was a sloppy Joe
Yeah.
looked like a Reuben.
Yeah, he sent this
I'm
one.
going to change my guess.
Okay.
I think it might be a mug.
A mug.
It says this old house.
All right, so I'm gonna go.
Oh,
I think
man, you know
I think you were reading the comments from our.
I was not reading.
Okay.
I mean, I am much younger than you guys, but I can't really see that far.
Oh,
So
you're
Joey
getting
Foot
Much.
goes with glass bowl. Brenda Grimes
Fits right
David.
in.
I'll put it on the text chain.
Oh yes.
Brenda Grimes Davis says this old house mug. Mama says mug. Mama puts in another one for camera. Ma, you can only have one.
Ma.
Jackie LaFlamme, coffee cup.
I like my peeps.
Another mug. This old house T-shirt, hat. Because we need more hats, Kate says, and another vote for a coffee mug. All right. So whoever gets closest.
So a Gomez Yama could mean anything.
Yeah, you and Chris are both out.
That's not
What?
the Italian
What are
word
you
names, is
talking
it?
about? Anthony,
we're
you
gonna
gonna
get to
take that? Anthony, you gonna
Don't
take
cut
that?
yourself on air.
I know.
That one.
It's a little
I'm a
different.
guest here today, sorry.
I'm just a merry castaway.
I get paid the big bucks.
I'm just a
There it
Joe,
is.
it could pop out.
I know. What if it-
Oh, we got
it's
a
a
note.
note.
We got a note.
Oh,
All right.
look at this.
Joe, many thanks for having me on the show. Here's some swag for
Swag.
Swag.
You used the word swag!
Wow, very good.
You almost poked Jimmy's eye out.
It's a $2 sticker.
Wow. I'm
Oh,
very
nice.
impressed with the swag guess.
Very
That seemed
nice.
like a very small box to me.
Yeah, 104.7 didn't bring anything this morning.
That's also because they don't exist.
104.9.
Because it's actually not the name
Oh,
of
nine.
it.
That's why 104.7 static.
That's why they're not here.
Or that's why we
Music.
had it.
Yeah,
Love it.
Nice cap. Nice cap. Right there.
Somebody
So-
did say hat and shirt.
Yes.
Wow.
No, yeah, how many? I think.
I didn't bring anything.
Did
I'll
only
have to-
one
I'll have
pick-
to come back.
I think that
You're
there was
right.
only one person that said hat, but this isn't. We're not giving this away. These
Oh,
gonna
all
give
right.
these away
Well,
next week.
because Kate wants more hats.
That's a signed hat. It's a signed
Wait,
hat.
it's signed.
Underneath,
You
it's
can't-
signed.
Oh, it's a sign.
Oh, that's a
Time
big
out.
one.
Next week, this is going to be prized next week.
Oh.
Kevin O'Connor. Put
Maybe
that on
you should
eBay.
take
Make a
bids
bazillion
instead.
dollars.
Yeah, I like
Raise
that
money for
idea.
someone.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
great
and
idea.
oh, there's more?
So, and another, I think
Oh.
this is this shirt is a next level T-shirt, which is the highest quality T-shirt you can buy. Feel that? What do you
Oh, it's probably like a 50 cotton, 50 poly.
think? That's a good T-shirt.
That is
So
soft.
these are going to be prizes next week because we already
Okay.
had the
Wow.
prizes for this week. That's awesome. Thank you very much, Kevin.
Those are cool.
Yes, thank you,
Well,
Kevin.
Well, he said
cool.
he specifically said to
Oh,
use
to
those
re-gift
as
it.
prizes. That's
Nice.
that's really nice.
Very nice.
Very thoughtful.
Can I ask Erica a question?
Please.
Tell us North Shore. There's often debate about what is Cape Ann,
Oh, I was
and
thinking-
then there's debate about what is North Shore. So if you
You're
had
putting her
to,
on
no
the spot.
pressure, but if you
You're a
had,
North Reading person.
I know if you miss a couple, it's okay.
I
don't mean
know.
it like
So
that,
this
but like,
is a bit.
where does it start? Where does it end?
this has
In
been
your expert opinion.
Oh, well,
You
I
totally put her on
love
the
that you're
spot.
calling me an expert on this. For me, because of the radio station, because of our coverage, our studio's out of Beverly, our signal's out of Topsfield, and we cover Winthrop, Malden, out to like Acton, Westford, up to Portsmouth, and so that's our whole signal.
Wow.
So we
Nice.
would consider that we cover Cape Ann, Merrimack Valley, the North Shore, and southern New Hampshire.
Right.
So now, if you're going to tell me, like, I have to pull apart Cape Ann versus the North Shore in terms of towns, is that what you're asking me?
Well, just the North Shore. I mean, I think I have a handle on what Cape Ann is. I don't want
Okay.
to have that debate right now.
yeah.
I don't want to open that box of worms, but I just wonder what the North Shore range is. Like, what town to what town?
Well, I would say, like, the problem is I'm from North Reading, and I've said that I'm from North Shore, even though people that are, like, true on the water would be like, no, you live on the farm. Don't compare yourself.
No.
But when it comes to being north of Boston, I'm north of Boston, and I would not want to associate myself with south of Boston, you know? So that's where it gets tricky. I would say, like, Revere, out to, like, Middleton, and then up through Danvers, up, then let's see, because you're not going to, then you get into Merrimack Valley with, like, Haverhill.
Right.
So I would say, like, circle around, like, Boxford, and then back up to Newburyport would consider Or is that okay?
What would
I'm afraid
Ames-
I'm gonna be like
What would Amesbury be?
pillaged.
No,
Yeah.
no. I didn't know if there was like an actual like real answer, like Essex County is, but there's not. So it's actually
There's not.
really kind of a gray area.
It is a gray
There
area. I
no-
think it depends
Alright,
on
that's
how
good to
you define yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and as long as you support
I have
the
to go
North
with
Shore.
Erica though. Like if you ask a local's gonna give you a local answer. If you're
Exactly.
asking business, it's gonna be kind of a business answer.
Well, say, okay, let me give you an example. When you travel to another part of the country, like, oh, you know, I'm from Boston, because you don't know if they know your town in
Right.
Massachusetts.
Right.
You might say Gloucester, and some people know it because it has become now famous over the last, 20 years with shows and other things that are going on. So people do know the city.
St. Pete's Gloucester.
Exactly. And it's, so then you're like, oh, where are you in Boston? And then you're like, oh, well, I'm from Gloucester. Or, oh, I'm from Beverly. And they're like, that's not Boston.
Paul,
Like, I know, but I didn't know if you knew the names of the
Right.
towns.
Right.
Paul, is your dentist business practice in the North Shore? On the North Shore?
Yeah, I consider that.
So what town are you in? Danvers? Okay, yeah.
It touches water. Anything that touches water, I think, is the North Shore. Because shore. is
No,
a-
no.
No, I think
Yeah.
it's a bigger.
It goes in. You
But
don't
so I
have
think
to be
so.
on
The
water
answer is that there
necessarily.
is no exact answer, like a county.
If you didn't have
is
land,
not
there'd be
the
no
So
defined
I wouldn't divide it by
people's
county.
heads,
I think it's, I
If you
think
have
it's
land,
personally.
there would
And
be
how
no
your
shore. It'd be all ocean.
parents also raised you. You know, what they say.
Yeah.
And then that continues on to your children and so forth.
No, I agree.
All right, good answer. Good.
100%.
I don't like the answer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, Joe doesn't like my answer.
What answer did not like? No, I didn't like the
water.
answer.
No.
It
Swag.
has to touch the
Yeah.
water.
Oh, that answer.
No,
I
that's-
do like,
that's
well,
not
then, okay,
accurate.
so let me ask you this. If it doesn't touch the water, then what are the other towns referred as? Just like
Like, they
land?
don't even exist.
Northland?
Why would you even exist? if you're
Highlands?
not
That's the
on water?
Midwest.
In the Midwest. Yeah, the Midwest.
No, not the Midwest.
Inland.
Inland.
Worcester is Midwest.
Yeah. Paul, I want to get to a couple questions for you. And as a matter of fact, as we enjoyed a nice cigar yesterday, and you had a scotch, I had a bourbon. But you told a story. How did you work? You worked as security for who, in particular?
It was a company that was hired by the Patriots.
So you were in charge of because
So
you're a big
worked-
guy.
Well, the guy that owned the company used to come into the bar that I worked at, and I bartended, and then I was
Can you mention the bar?
Tea's Pub. They're not even open anymore. Tea's Pub in Boston. It's right next to Paradise.
Yeah.
On Com Ave. Yeah, I was there. I bartended for 11 years, all the way
Really?
through college and all the way through dental school.
I think you kicked me out of there.
I could have. I bounced 1 year there.
You
and
took your
bartended
fake
11.
Wow.
So you ended up working.
So he used to be a regular customer, and all his crew used to come in. And he said, "Hey, we could use some help." So I started as a manager of 12, 15 people at football games, concerts, World Cup soccer, all those things.
Wow.
And then when Kraft decided he was going to talk about moving the team to Rhode Island or Connecticut, he started getting death threats from Patriots fans. And so he called the owner of the security company and said, "Hey, I need a bodyguard to come with me to some of these events." So we were good friends. He called me. He said, "Hey, would you do it?" And I said, "Sure, I'll do it." And then 3 years later, I was still doing it. So I ended up, it was me and my buddy Sean. Sean used to stay with Robert, and I used to stay with Myra.
Wow. And how old were you at this time?
Let's see, it was 96. So I was about, 22, 23 years old.
Wow.
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 So this is the time when Bill Parcells was a coach.
Parcells was the coach. He was hired by the previous owners. And you want to hear the Parcells story?
Yeah, I want you to tell the Parcells story.
All right.
'Cause I think this is like
the lead up to the.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you
yeah.
remember when Parcells said he didn't enjoy cooking if he couldn't buy the groceries, that kind of thing.
he wanted to be.
And then he wanted
Yeah.
to draft Terry Glenn. I mean, he wanted to draft this guy Tariq Glenn, who was out of UCal, and Patriots ended up drafting Terry Glenn. Then that injury to Terry Glenn was that season also, and that's when Parcells called Terry Glenn she. I don't know when she's going to be back. She's nursing an injury, that
Yeah.
whole thing.
Passive aggressive.
Yeah. So Terry Glenn's first game back, I'm up in the booth with the Kraft family, and Terry Glenn's not playing. He's eligible to play. He's off the injured reserve or whatever, and he's eligible to play, but he's not playing. So Kraft says to his vice president, Andy Weisenchuck, says, "Hey, go down there and ask Bill why he's not playing Terry Glenn." So goes, "You want me to go down and ask him?" He goes, "Yeah, go down now." So he goes down. It's like the middle of the second quarter, and he comes back up at halftime, and Robert says to him, "Andy, what did Bill say?" And he goes, "You really want to know?" And he goes, "Yeah, I want to know why Terry's not playing." He said, "Tell Robert if he wants to coach his fucking team to get his ass on the sideline."
True story.
So that was the relationship between Bill and Robert.
And the next year,
He was gone. He left.
he was
He
gone.
left the
Yeah,
team. He wasn't fired. He left the team, but I think it was mutually agreed upon. I bet.
Yeah, he had a big thing that he wanted to have like control over like who the players were, like in a GM kind of a role.
Yeah,
that's a great story.
Did she have nice teeth, Bob Kraft's wife?
she was a beautiful.
God rest her
She was
soul.
beautiful and inside and out.
Inside and out.
Yes, she
Yeah.
was.
There you go. That was amazing.
What years have you worked there again?
96 to 98 when I got into dental school. I had to
Were you at BU?
BU undergrad, yeah, and then Tufts for dental school.
Were there any incidents where you had to like jump in front of someone?
No.
No. It's
People
probably
loved
easy.
her. I mean, she was,
Yeah.
people would come over, always want to take pictures with her and
So
stuff.
Tufts for dental school. I DJ'd a party in Manchester by the Sea the other day,
Yeah.
and one of your teachers was the party I did. Salil.
Oh, yeah.
Iranian guy?
Isn't he a dentist out here in
Dentist,
Gloucester?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Did he
over
just
off
got
of
remarried? He got
Washington
married?
Street.
Or was it-
Mexican wife. He's Iranian,
Yeah.
and couldn't have been a better family to host this party for
Oh,
his
he's a
son's
great guy.
graduation.
And he
But I
was-
mentioned you that
he
you
was
were
a-
coming on to the podcast. He says he was one of my students. at
Yeah,
Tufts.
yeah, he was a great instructor.
Yeah.
Great instructor.
That is amazing.
So he said to say hello. There you go.
Well, thank you. Hello back.
Small world.
Long time.
Paul, we have a couple. So we have never asked you some because you live
I've done the death row sub.
No. I know that. But you're from you live in Wenham. So
Yeah.
you want to. So we always have our Gloucester perspective.
Yeah.
Oh, we never. Did we ask her death row sub and death
We
row
did
now?
not do
No.
that yet.
Okay, you're coming up. You're on deck.
Okay.
What's some of your favorite haunts that we may not know about, or places that you go regularly from, live based out of Wenham?
I love the Black Cow.
Black Cow.
Yeah.
They're not open right now, right?
They're back
Are they
open
gonna-
again.
Oh, did they open?
Yeah, recently, the past couple of weeks.
So is that one of your regular stops?
That's my regular stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have a bottle of scotch back in behind all the other bottles that I'm the one that brought it to the bar, and so they only put it out there when I'm in.
Oh, I love
Nice,
that.
very nice. That's good service right there.
That's right.
And what's
They
your,
take great care.
are you a breakfast guy?
No,
No.
I hardly ever eat breakfast.
Yeah. So now, so breakfasts are out.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
The
I have
lunch
a
is
question
whatever
for-
delivers to my office.
So do you use any of
My-
those? Do you use those services?
My
or do you
work
call
wives.
in?
My work wives pick my lunch for me every day. I don't even know what I'm getting. It's a surprise every time I sit down. It's a surprise.
Do they use any of the new
That's
services like the Grubhub or anything like that?
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
See, I don't think that there's enough places in Gloucester that are utilizing the services yet.
Well, there has to be
And
demand.
Uber hasn't like taken hold. You can't assume you're going to be able to get an
Right.
Uber home in Gloucester.
You can't find an Uber. I actually can speak on this. I had a friend in town that lives up by Newburyport, North Andover, and we couldn't get him home the other night. The Gloucester taxi company was not driving out of town, so he called back and said, "I need to go to the airport and try a different tactic."
Oh, yeah.
And they said, "No, we're not driving out of town right now." And nobody can make money driving Uber in Gloucester, but you should be able to make money because nobody else is doing it right now.
Yeah.
And you just can't find a taxi, you can't find an Uber. And then I've had people from restaurants that know I do airport delivery call me up and at like 12:30, can you give these people a ride to so-and-so? And I've already been consuming adult beverages, so I have to deny it.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so I mean, that's an actual problem.
Yeah.
So the
I
Grubhub
think
thing
we should-
around here, probably not going to work.
I think
Well,
Guillermo,
well,
we should put him on assignment.
There's Glowing Rock, right? So you can get the.
Well, the food, yeah, for Glowing Rock and what's the other one?
Delivery
Ryan
Shark.
Greasy, Delivery Shark, Chris Clancy.
Oh yeah. That's what I meant to say.
Delivery
was
Shark.
Delivery Shark. Yeah. Okay. So
Joe, I have a question for Paul. So when you're working on a patient in the chair, have they
You
ever
let
sit-
him answer any question. I mean,
They
ask
have
any
everything.
question he wants. Like,
Yeah.
can we censor this?
we
It's
should
just
get
on
a
the
call.
list.
We gotta get one of the electric. The collars that you could do the electric
We do
shock.
need that for him. Next time we go to the cigar
Yeah, but
bar,
he'll
I'll bring
go-
in one of
I'm
those.
curious because I've always wondered if this would happen to me, what the appropriate move would be. If I'm sitting in my dentist chair and I have to poop,
Oh God.
Do
For
I
God's
tell
sake.
the dentist, like, excuse me, but I got all this shit in my mouth. How do I tell him I have to poop?
It's great.
No, I'm serious.
I think you wait.
No, like, well, you're not as old as us. Wait until you get our age.
And she clearly
And you wear a diaper. I mean, it's
Well, I'm getting there.
Thank you.
Give me at least
There you go,
another
there you
couple
go.
years before I have to wear those.
It's a better answer than I was about to give. Wear a diaper.
Paul's not accepting new patients right now.
over a certain age, certain
Your
demographic.
name
Not
is now
accepting
on the
this.
call list.
Anybody got
You
here?
know how you had a bottle with your, that was there?
Yeah.
You need a poop bag for him.
Oh God.
So when he comes in, we got the McCarthy
inappropriate,
poop
Jim.
bag.
Totally inappropriate.
Yes, sir.
Wayne the mailman says, I did Uber in Gloucester, but always got stuck taking people out of town.
Well, because once you're on the island, you don't leave the island.
Yeah,
It's a problem. It's an issue.
yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
you never get it. Like when he left the island, he's getting very rarely is he getting anything like coming back this way.
Well, here's what the thing was. We actually had to call Salem Tri-City Taxi to come to Gloucester to pick him up to bring him to North Andover.
Wow.
How much did that cost?
I don't know. I didn't pay for that. Erica.
Yes.
Less than
Yes,
a
ask
D-bot.
me. What
death row sub and death row meal.
death row sub?
So the premise is you're on death row,
Mhm.
and the warden says we're gonna execute you tomorrow. We'll get you any sub from any sub
morbid.
shop. Yeah, terrible, right? Any sub shop. It has to be a real place, not your mother's kitchen or something like that.
Oh, my mother doesn't cook, so that's not an option. I would say a steak and cheese sub with peppers and onions, extra cheese from the Hornet's Nest in North Reading.
The Hornets.
Hornets.
Write that down,
Let's
Pat.
go.
Pat, you got
Yes.
that?
I'm trying. My pen is. Here we go.
Your wonky pen?
Budgetary issues again?
Yeah.
Death row
Death row meal?
meal.
Has to be
Lobster, 100%.
from where?
Ooh.
It has to be
From
you have to
Joey's.
name the place.
So,
A restaurant. How? Look, where's your go-to restaurant? Like last
my go-to restaurant then, it would be different.
well,
So,
it has to be a meal at a certain restaurant.
oh man, this is really difficult. I know, I'm so sorry. I wasn't prepared for this. So I would get a lobster and Ipswich clam bake, like already broken and cooked and everything for me. But last meal, I would go to Kitty's in North Reading.
Are you a
Oh,
princess,
yeah.
Erica? You gotta have it all. You don't get dirty and break the
Well,
cloth
no,
and do it all.
I'd like to do that, but it's already like partially broken, so I don't hurt myself.
What's the Kitty's place?
Kitty's in North Reading.
Yeah.
It's right on the corner of 28. They have a car show every Thursday
Oh, okay,
night
I
in
know
the
the
summer,
place. Yeah,
and
it's
they've
been
got
there
Keno. They have unbelievable cocktails. You get salad, the house dressing.
And what would the meal be?
The
Cocktails,
meal,
you heard her.
I would get nachos, loaded nachos, chicken, layered cheese,
So that's
sour cream,
that's a legit spot. That
and I would
place.
also take my time at every friggin' nacho.
Well, we had one guy say he'd get a big bowl of rice, and he'd and a
Eat
pair
one
of
grain.
chopsticks, and he had 1 grain at a time to prolong the whole.
Oh, back in Franklin, it's the hanger steak.
Hang it.
Oh,
There
hang
we
it
go.
there. Oh, I
Thank
thought you said
you.
Tono was
Tono.
Tono.
I went back to the
Oh, I
Franklin.
love Tono.
I went to the Franklin.
Okay.
That's
With
an
the
hanger
French
steak.
fries.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. No,
French
because if
fries.
you would have
Little
said
skinny French fries
Yeah.
were awesome.
I'm gonna go to the
If
tape.
you
This
would've said-
controversy.
if you would have told me it was Franklin,
Yeah.
I would have.
Oh, I said both of them.
I would have said definitely. the
Controversy.
Because the
Well,
famous.
Franklin has a bigger menu. I kind of like
Yeah, no, that's all.
hanger steak.
All right, the nachos at Kitty's, have they got layers throughout the whole thing, or is
Yeah.
it
Just on
everything's
top.
layered on
No,
top
and
and
also
then the chips
because
underneath are
I've
just soaking
been
up?
going there for so long.
Yeah,
They see me, they know it's layered cheese every single.
every
Right.
layer needs
Oh, Erica's
cheese
here.
and
I
fish.
love
Love that
cheese.
because
Yes,
That
and
makes
then
a big
Places
difference.
don't do
in
that.
No, they
nachos.
don't. And
No.
but the good thing is it's all a family. Like
Okay, there you go. You can
She,
talk.
her dentist
Don't
said
switch
they-
to me because of your insurance.
Kate,
I might not be taking them long.
Give them a little.
What are you,
All right.
what are you hearing,
We go out there and we.
Anthony? What are you hearing about Sclafani's?
Now, Betty.
Look,
Fenway
Now,
Park.
This is the happiest day in my life.
I love my wife and I love my family.
This is our city.
Go fuck yourself.
So Scalfani's did get bought
Yeah.
by his sister.
Oh, this is terrible.
Breaking news.
His sister? Yeah. You know Gussie Simply. Yeah. Gussie Simply. Hold on, Gussie, Pat, can you just go to the cog and say for the mic you want?
Pat, you're on again. Ground control to Major Pat.
Which one do you want?
Absolutely. No piping clovers have been heard at the beginning of this.
Communications microphone. It says default is the current choice.
So try the second one.
Is that better?
We're gonna go to commercial.
Okay, is this better? That's better. I don't hear echo.
And Jimmy, just turn the volume down over here a little bit. All right, we'll go over there. Sorry, guys.
Someone's upset with the news.
You might want to. Oh boy.
Oh, my mother's upset with the Scafani's news because she loves their stuff. Yeah. And my sister goes there and they get her like Italian, ingredients for what she bakes. She's a great baker. And the family's been phenomenal, and everybody's been able to rely on getting those sandwiches for a lot of workers. You've probably gone there all the time. Like you've never been there but anyone that knows they've been a part of the fabric of our community. But actually, Anthony is coming on the podcast this week. Oh, awesome! Yeah, and he got a job at Varian. What was my guess?
Yeah.
You got a job at Varian, and his Gussie and his brother's sister is taking over with the youngest daughter and her husband.
Wow. So I wonder who's going to be the person that wakes up at 1 o'clock in the morning to do the baking. Because that was my thing was the father's, my guess was, and we're going to find out from the horse's mouth, my guess was that the fathers probably were ready to be done.
They made a lot of dough.
They made a lot of dough. Those guys are animals. And I think that's probably just the type of work where, any small business, this, like what we have to pay for health insurance.
Oh my God.
It's prohibitive for a lot of people to get into business. So they, getting a job at Varian where they offer you, nice family health insurance, may have. That's okay. That's for you. It's not doing that unless they have it enabled. Thanks, Pat.
Is this gonna work?
Oh my God, Pat, you are the best. Oh wow.
Well, I can't see what I can't
You're doing
see.
great. You're doing
I can't
great.
see what I'm doing.
That's it. Top of the power
Andy's a little loud. Yeah, you gotta get closer to me.
Closer. Oh, move.
Yeah,
I can move this back
Now my
That's
bond's
great.
in the way.
again.
That's fantastic.
Okay, we're good.
No, we're good. Thank
Okay.
you, Pat. You did a great job. So there's that. Chris and I went to Alley's Beach Street Cafe in Manchester the other day.
Yes.
And I've dubbed that the best place that you may not have, should be at the top of your list of places that you need to try.
Yeah, and I think
Where is
107.62
it?
needs to.
Alley's Beach Street Cafe.
Alley's Beach Street Cafe.
Yes.
Allies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Owned by a
Okay.
husband and wife. What's the husband and wife?
And the husband, Allie is the wife, and the husband was the sommelier at the Four Seasons.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And heavy on the seafood, fresh seafood offerings, tremendous, obviously, because he knows his wine. And Allie was telling us when we have a dinner, like they don't try to, nail people with super expensive bottles of wine. They have reasonably
So they
priced
make
tremendous
resi?
ones. Yeah,
Wow, looks awesome.
it is. It is fantastic. So
And you can take your boat. For boaters out there, you can take your boat right into Manchester Harbor, park it using Docwa, and it's literally a 500-yard walk from the boat to Alley Street. And they serve breakfast too.
Yeah, you can catch striper while you're at it.
And you catch striper while you're at it.
Right in Manchester Harbor.
Yeah. No, did you
Sign
mention?
me up.
Did you mention Docwa?
I mentioned Docwa.
Oh, there you go.
Then when you go into Manchester Harbor, you book your slip using the Docwa app.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And are you a boater?
I am. I don't have one, but I enjoy riding on other people's.
You do?
Oh, yes.
All right, you're in.
Those are the best boats.
My
to have.
boat's a lot nicer than his.
So, Anthony.
My boat's bigger than Anthony.
Oh, here we go.
I have 6 boats.
Mine's cheaper to dock than yours is.
I'll drive you there.
Oh, that's all that matters. The driver there and back. There we go.
That's true. Oh my goodness.
Well, at least you get security.
I know.
What are you doing?
I got a string here, an invisible string that I'm trying to get.
It's so phenomenal.
We do Italian words.
So, yes, thank you, Scotty. Tremendous idea. So we brought on Anthony.
Ta-da.
Originally, before we
We're gonna
heard,
play the game.
Oh, it's a game. Oh, I love
we're
games.
gonna play a game. Dude, no peeking.
She's never gonna know.
No peeking.
She's never gonna know.
So here's the premise of the game. Anthony is gonna say some Sicilian words, and you have to guess if they are swear words or if they are just regular words, and you're gonna mix them in.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
So you can start, and then we'll go around. And now
Big.
everybody just say what you think, and don't take a long time because we'll never get through them all. Okay.
We're just
Okay,
guessing
start with
swear or real word, or are we trying to guess what the word is?
Bonus if you can guess what the word is.
Oh,
Guess
yeah.
what the word is.
Yeah.
Okay, the first word is amunini.
Hey, Fango.
Amunini.
Amunini.
That sounds like a normal, almost friendly word.
I'm gonna say not a swear.
I have to poop.
No.
But
Well,
what's
it could be.
but what's your guess?
He could be. That's right. He's gonna say, "I have to poop" for every word you say. You realize that, right? Go ahead, Paul.
I'm gonna say normal word, no swear.
Oh, we're not supposed to define it?
Well, if you
No,
can,
you
that's extra
can. You
points.
can extra points for it.
Amunini.
I'm gonna say the type of food.
Okay. And you?
One more time.
Amunini.
I would say it's a derogatory term towards somebody, maybe.
No, it's not a swear word. It just means let's go.
Amunini, let's go.
That's
I
Joey's
like
favorite
that. I like
catchphrase
that one.
on the text thread.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Amunini.
I should just say Amunini. How do you spell it?
I have no idea, Joe. I don't know how to spell the word.
No, because it's funny because a lot of the Sicilian slang words or words that we say, like I just phonetically when I'm typing it for like a Facebook post, like Zucchi or whatever, I just phonetically say it, and I don't know if I'm right or wrong, and I feel like the real Sicilians, like Lillian, are gonna correct me or look down on me because I don't know how to spell it.
What does that mean? What does Zuch mean? I know you use that for.
Zucchi means like little mouse.
All right.
Zucci. So
I know you yelled out the Matt.
Yeah, my daughter Madeline, when she scores a goal or something, I scream Zucci. And what does that mean? Little mouse.
All right. Next word. Deste di gazzo.
Oh.
That's
probably a swear word.
That's swear word.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no swear word just because they are.
You want to be different? Okay.
The toilet's clogged.
Desta is head. Okay. Deste di gazzo.
It's gonna be like head up your ass. I'm saying it's bad.
What are you thinking? What were you thinking?
Oh, I like that.
A plunger?
Say it again.
Deste di gazzo.
Well, how would you say it? Use it in a sentence, like an attack. Like, how would you say
Tu si deste di gazzo.
Okay. All right, so now you
There's a little anger.
Now you get the
He's pissed,
inflection.
a little
You know?
anger.
Now you get the inflection. That's what I'm getting at.
Can you give me the origin of the word?
I guess I'll say not this word because last time I said it was.
It's shithead.
Oh.
So close. That's
So how do you just say
Okay,
shit?
very similar.
Well, there's different types. It's maida, but you can say
Maida.
deste di maida, which is a real,
Maybe it would be more
real
like
shithead.
In Spanish, mierda.
Mierda, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of syllables for a two-syllable word.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I agree.
I love this game.
I like the Desta di Gazzo though. I like this.
Let's say
Flows off the tongue.
Gato,
Deste di-
Mr.
deste di
Rabato.
He's not using his hands. That's what I like.
Deste di
Yeah,
mierda.
we need two hands.
Okay,
What's Tommy?
next word. Vastazo.
Oh, I know that.
Vastazo.
Yeah.
Not a derogatory word.
I'm gonna say it is because Chris knows it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
It
clue.
is a
Chris
Yeah,
vasectomy.
that's a
knows
pretty,
it. So.
Vasectomy.
pretty good clue.
Swear word.
A major award.
Oh, use it in a sentence.
Okay, so I'm going to give you
Maybe a scenario.
scenario. So my mother finds a Playboy book when I was 15
Yeah.
in my
Perfect.
bedroom.
The word's
Yeah.
She
perfect.
comes in and she comes up to me and says, Vastazo.
What's wrong with you?
No.
Oh.
You're a pig or a pervert.
Ah.
Whoa.
I've
Nice.
been called that a couple times in my life.
That's awesome. I
Mr.
like it.
Rizal.
Pat, can you just rotate so that Anthony's on the screen?
Sure.
Yeah, get it off my stomach.
Oh,
Perfect.
well,
Perfect. Yeah,
A
that's
little,
perfect.
little bit back towards Chris, so
Yeah.
you get both. Right?
I'll move.
No, you rotate it. You don't turn. Yeah.
I'm just
Perfect.
trying to.
Perfect.
There, a little bit of space
Good job,
gives us a
Pat.
wider.
That
Great
was
job.
well done.
Look at the bunza.
Okay, we'll
Oh, Pat's saying, Joe's mom saying dirty, Anthony. You're in trouble.
Dirty.
Oh, you're in
Pat
trouble with
Cimitaro.
Ma.
Joe said there was no filter here. Sorry, Pat.
I think that was her guess for the last word. The
Right,
Playboy.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Everyone probably know this one. Okay, next word is putana.
Oh, I know.
Done.
I know that. Even I know that one,
Okay.
and I'm an Irish girl.
That's a layup.
That's it. It's a it's a curse or a swear word or
Putana.
What is it? Okay, if you're so
a
confident.
whore. A whore.
Might be.
Yeah.
Oh.
So early. in the
Putana.
morning.
I know.
God, I didn't think you had it in you. Scooty
I
Boo
know
better not
things.
watch the replay.
I know things.
Chad Johnson, Anthony has a face for
Be
radio.
nice to Pat.
Oh,
I'm gonna take over your spot, Joe.
I don't know. I'd be America for that. So
Us Merry
Erica does not
Castaways
have
would
the
love
face
to
for
work
radio.
with you.
We'll
Thank
give her
you,
that.
thank
Us Merry Castaways would love to work with
I'm
you.
here
and
whenever you
Erica.
want. Anytime you need a laugh, call Anthony over.
All right, we got more?
Yeah, well, if you want
Oh,
more.
I love these.
That one was
Oh,
great.
why are we having
More was
technical
great.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Don't forget to share the podcast last minute to get in for the prizes. Click shared in the
Oh.
comments
Strunzel.
and share it.
Oh,
Strunzel.
Strunzel.
Sinun strunzel.
thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
I'm gonna say it's a friendly word, but I don't have a clue what it is.
I'm gonna say no swear.
Since he looked at me and said it, he's well endowed.
Stronzo.
I'm gonna go with crazy.
I guess it's a good one.
Stronzo.
I think it's something to do with food.
Is it? Do you find that we don't know these words, but by living in Gloucester most of the time?
A lot of people know these words.
Right, but I'm saying, but do you find it like hard to believe that we don't know them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially you.
Yeah, you should know this.
So you don't know
Go ahead.
anything?
Stronzo is a piece of crap.
That's why he was looking at me.
Say on Stronzo.
This is Chris after he gets out of the dentist chair.
All these years, I get tapped on the back getting called it. I never knew it.
I don't know. Does Mike Luster go on this thing at all?
No.
Mike Luster loves this word. Maravilla.
Oh.
Maravilla.
Well, if he loves it,
Can you use it in a
Like Mamma
sentence?
Mia. I don't know.
yeah, I think it's an exclamation of some point that might not be complimentary, but
Being with all you people is a maravilla.
Oh, very good time.
Clusterfuck.
I got that one this morning. That's my last one.
What was it?
I'm taking a guess.
Yeah, a great time.
Maravilla.
I'm going with the shit show idea. Yeah.
Yeah, so like,
I already said my answer.
why did I even wake up this morning?
Unanimous on that one.
Marvelous. Maravilla.
Marvelous.
See the maraviglie.
But I have one for you.
Good.
What does ETH mean?
Eve?
Oh.
Eve?
Not in Italian, but Eve. What's an Eve?
Oh, I thought that was an Italian word.
No.
No, it's not even. It's a made-up thing.
It is not. I've been using it my whole
You're an
life.
Eve.
Right.
You're an idiot.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly it.
Yeah.
You're an Eve.
Yeah. I think we were trying to figure this out. If that's a local term or if that's like around the country, if they would know what the Eve means.
I'm gonna have to ask my uncle in Italy.
I don't think it's Italian.
No, Eve.
Because my father used to call it, like, guys, the useless guys.
Must
that
be
are
some
not hard work.
Yeah,
He's good for nothing.
Good for nothing. Right.
Yeah.
Good for nothing. Eve.
Joey, the last time we debated this, there was somebody that said that the father was in the trucking industry in Boston and kind of gave us that it came from Boston as a guy that was like an F and whatever, that it became Eve for short.
I like that.
Really? Oh, right.
So that was one of the descriptions, back at podcast 450.
Yeah, then Nicole said she's heard. You heard it, right?
I grew up in Hamilton.
I
I've
think
always
it might
used
be
it.
regional.
It's like we
I've
say
never-
farmer for people on boats who don't know how to fish or don't know how to boat.
Uh-huh.
Farmers, eves. It's all the same. Like
Interesting.
You want to do the drawing? I
People that don't
check
know how
if
to
there's
boat,
any
that's a
additional
Guggen.
shares.
Guggen too. Yeah.
What? Why? What?
Oh no, I'm sorry, I thought that that's where we were.
We've been
Because
here-
we're at
we've
3
been here
hours
2
and 10
hours.
minutes.
Yeah.
You thought maybe?
I know. I want to get to this last
Okay.
topic,
All right.
and then we'll do the thing. Here's the question. Everybody's going to get a chance to answer. What would you like to see at Gloucester Crossing? Anthony, we're going to start with you.
Easy for me.
We're Market Basket and all that.
What would I like to see at Gloucester? Gloucester Crossing. Oh, I'd love to see like an Italian restaurant up there.
Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe even a chain restaurant like the 99 or something like that.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, now that just
not my favorite food, but I think it would bring a lot of people in town.
Okay, so they just said that I would like to see the ground round come back.
Ground round's awesome.
Wow, with the peanuts.
Yeah, and pay what you weigh and the ice
Old
cream.
enough to remember that, were you?
Oh yeah.
Really?
And I had all my birthday parties there. My dad used to do franchises of the ground round. I mean, I loved
Used to
that.
pay by the pound.
Yeah, you pay what you weigh, and you get your pizza, and then you
right.
get your
It's
ice
more
cream in the
expensive over the years
little
for me.
the little baseball hat.
I don't want to see that come back.
I mean, as I'm a mom, I have a 6-year-old. I want to be able to go somewhere and like have him be entertained and drink and have it be close by.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm voting ground round.
There you go, Scotty.
I would like to see Flip the Bird, and not to take away from downtown anywhere, but I do like the Flip the Bird idea.
You're on Zach's naughty list.
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't care.
I heard they were opening up.
I
support
honesty.
everybody.
I heard they were opening
Like-
up in town anyway.
Really?
What's that?
Rumor is something about the studio. Flip the Bird. I heard.
Never heard that.
Yeah, it's Flip the Bird. I thought it was. Flip the
No,
Bird.
you're thinking of Bonefish Harry.
Bonefish Harry's. I'm sorry. Yeah.
There's rumblings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been public actually when we interviewed
You're
him.
gonna add that to your list, Eric.
Yeah,
Bonefish Harry.
Okay.
Henry, the guy that owns it, has said
Studio.
the podcast, we said,
We have a
I
meeting then,
want.
a food
I
meeting
heard
now.
studio though. Not
Well,
true? I didn't know
no,
which
I
Dennis
don't-
it was. Maybe it was the.
So what, how about you? What was, well, you're not familiar with the area, but
Yeah, I know. I asked Chris where that was.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know. Probably unrelated to any of that other stuff. Is those windmills are an eyesore.
you don't like that?
No. And then
That's the
I
future.
tried by, and I
That's
don't
the
know.
future.
And then, I mean, one of them looks like it's got oil dripping off the thing. I mean, thing's
Yeah, I
covered
saw
with
that.
brown.
They don't clean them up that well, do they? What about you, Chris?
So he wants to remove him.
I'm worried about
Um,
Chris's answer already.
No, I'm gonna.
Captain Joe and Sons.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Not
you go.
offload lobster boats.
Yes.
In a landlocked place.
Yes. I would say like a Benihana,
Ooh.
like teppanyaki. Like
I thought that
steak
there was a
teppanyaki.
rumor that there was supposed to be a Japanese steakhouse going up there.
I heard it's steakhouse.
Which is the son of what's his name? Parks' son.
Oh, really?
Oh,
From
really?
what I heard, yeah.
Oh,
I heard
interesting.
that too.
So a steak
Steakhouse,
restaurant or
you know
like
the
a
hibachi.
teppanyaki?
Hibachi.
Oh, that
Nicole?
That would be great.
But I like
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Erica, not necessarily the ground round, although I did love that. I lived in Middleton back when I was those ages, and we always went there too. But it's hard, like after hockey games and stuff with a bunch
Yeah.
of kids. You know, they want to go get sushi or they want to go, and it's like super expensive. I miss having a place where you can take 5 or 6 or 7 kids after a game. That's like more budget friendly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we had Friendlies, we had Papagenos, but like, where can you take? The brewery was great because they could play their games and get a hamburger. But it's hard finding a place with a group of kids that
Yeah.
they can go
Agreed.
eat without you spending
Yeah.
$300.
Or like put bonkers back up there. Like
Yeah.
put,
Oh,
Like,
you know what I mean?
Bonkers.
Yeah.
Wow.
like
How about the mouse one?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
my
Sushi
answer.
one, that's what
Oh.
yeah. Wait, anywhere you can get pizza and beer and play games. I mean, it's
And
just
let the
like,
kids play games.
Well,
York
you
Steakhouse.
can do
York
that. You can do that at the bowling alley.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a
You
great.
can do
idea.
that at the bowling
Yeah.
alley. And you know what? The
That's true.
bowling alley is not just a bowling alley anymore.
Yeah.
They have that whole place that is like almost separated where you
Yeah.
can bring.
Plainside Pub.
It's,
yeah,
it's
they
a nice little
And they
spot.
have. And I heard that the tater tots, the loaded tater tots,
Ooh.
is phenomenal.
They're good.
One of Jim's favorites.
I'm glad you
I've
brought
had
that up
them.
because that
They
is
are
a great
delicious.
option.
Yeah.
It's bad for your
That-
teeth.
I'd like somewhere for clothing or like a Land's End or,
What?
or
Next.
something like that.
Retail. He said restaurant.
no, we said
No,
here.
no.
I
Oh,
like
no,
it.
no. That's a fair. I like that you're
Me too.
thinking outside of the box.
The Marshalls isn't my style of shopping, so something with clothes or other
Bring
stuff.
Empire back.
Yeah.
Yes,
Empire.
honestly, I would love that. I loved that place.
Jimmy,
Well, I was going to say Chuck E. Cheese, but he took it, so I'll go with Dave and Buster's.
Woo!
Oh,
Oh.
David Buster's.
I'm gonna go. I'm surprised no one said this. More of a like casual bar, like if you could take like a Minglewood and put a Minglewood place up there.
Mm.
And the real reason I say that is because a lot of times, like if you're, I think for the moms, maybe I'm speaking for the moms, which is kind of insane, but like if you're
You can speak for the dads then.
yeah, I'll speak for the dads. I'll speak for
Yeah.
the dads. There you go. But if you're dropping off the kids at school or something like that, and then you go into Starbucks and go and get your groceries, it'd be nice to have a place where you can go, like Nicole said, but with
Drop your kid off and
I like-
forget about
At
him.
Yeah.
8:45.
I like a sports bar. I'd like to have a sports bar, like a lot
You
of
drop them
a lot
off
of
the wine next
TVs.
door.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
No, I don't like buffalo. It's all just greasy food. I want
Oh,
like
Tony
something.
C's. Have you been to Tony C's?
I haven't,
Yeah.
but hop and grind. I
Hop
think
and grind.
so. Everybody talks
Yeah.
about flip the bird. I think the hop and grind is actually
You know what's
a
really
better
popular in
concept.
strip malls, Joe? Is the Gourmet Garden. Because they do have a
Yes.
bar, and then they have good Chinese
Yeah.
food, and
Oh, yeah.
it works in Beverly, it works in Swampscott, it works over by Ocean
Yeah.
Job Lot, so I
But,
think that's a Gourmet Garden.
But hop and grind is
Ginger or yeah.
hop and grind is the guy that
They're from UNH.
yeah.
Oh, are
My
they?
daughter went to UNH.
I went to UNH. also.
So the what Tuckaway Tavern the
34. Sorry, continue.
No, no, that's right. Tuckaway Tavern is like has one. That'll be a place that you probably end up. Those shows go up there and they've been reviewed and stuff like that. But and it's for a reason. He's been on Chopped, I believe, or one of those shows. And do you know the guy's name?
I'm blanking on it now, but I'm picturing him. I'll get back to you.
In any case, he's probably one of the most creative,
Yeah.
like comfort food restaurateurs, and he has Hub and Grind is an awesome spot. All kind of local beers, craft beers, and handcrafted sandwiches that are out of this world with, TV's entertainment, not necessarily sports, but he's doing a really good job.
I think we need a store that also sells food and like to-go Mai Tais, so we can have clothes, we can have some games.
Yeah,
we do it all in one
that's
stop.
True. I was thinking
Tommy Bahamas.
Exactly. Oh, like a Margaritaville type of place.
Tommy Bahamas, you're right.
Bahamas with the food and the
Then
retail.
you get the food. Yeah, you get shopping, and then you have a couple games set up for the kids. You get your drinks to go. You get some. Maybe get like have it be boat stuff. So you get all your boat stuff there, and then you go out. I don't know.
I
Now
know.
you're selling.
Anthony,
Now we're going down.
where's going to be your go-to, like, to get sandwiches before you go on a boat place? Now that Scafani's is not there.
Well,
Scafani's was my go-to spot.
Mine is,
Or Virgilia's.
it's not
Virgilia's is so
it's not
busy
going
on
anywhere.
Saturdays.
So since I live near Captain Hook's, I'll go to either Captain Hook's
Yeah,
or
I gotta go
Distino's. Captain Hook's is really good.
That's
They have a
right.
great Mudiga steak sub.
Really?
Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah.
I didn't know they had that.
Oh, the best.
They're fantastic.
What do you get with it? Just the steak?
Provolone and sauce, and onions. Really good.
Whenever we have like a food challenge, like nominations for best tuna sub, best pizza thing, they're consistently in the top 4.
Oh yeah, Captain
the-
Hook's is really good. All homemade food.
Yeah, no, they're doing a great job there. All right, let's do our prizes.
Can you update me on the shares? Because I can't see them.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's okay. Wayne Moulton was the last
Yeah,
one that I got.
I got
Wait a
oh,
minute.
Or he can do it, yeah. So if anything since Wayne.
since Wayne. Okay. I'm going to give people a few
Or AW.
seconds to
After
share
Wayne.
the
After Wayne,
podcast
yeah.
and tape shared, and we'll enter you.
Winner,
Enter you
winner.
in. All right,
Some
so-
other ideas were KFC, Popeyes,
Sports Bar, Trader Joe's.
York Steakhouse.
That was the best.
That
Whoa,
place
I
you get the
love
little
that.
number
I love that.
little tray.
I love the
Oh,
salad dressing there.
someone said Trader Joe's.
So question, is there like a spot for lease? Like, are we going into business
No,
here?
there are several
There's
empty
some spots
spaces.
in there, yeah.
Movie theater, Joanne's, a middle school.
What about- okay.
Nice.
Middle
Less
school.
traffic.
St. Peter's Club.
St. Peter's Club. Not another pizza place.
Express Registry.
Sports bar. Oh, who said sports bar? Oh, my wife. Hey, atta girl.
Hey.
Express Registry.
But what about? But isn't the Cape Ann YMCA just went up there, right? So you don't need like a gym or like a spinning studio or
Right,
like
right.
I mean.
Lori
like a bounce
Wischkowski,
house,
do you have
but
I got her.
Okay, so you have everybody after Laurie
Or the
Wischowski.
bar.
We could do it a little
Well,
older.
no, I have everybody above
Or a
Lori.
karate
Hold it.
studio.
Right before, that's
We have another good idea. Chad Johnson says strip club.
I like that.
Strip club up at the
My mother says bonefish. Chris Thompson
Tens.
says Popeyes.
Joey Foot wants tens.
Jesus.
Would be 10s like you could make it 11.
So my mother shared it. Chad Johnson shared it.
Got it.
You know they call him Joey Foot and a half, right?
All right,
Wayne,
that's
Wayne
it.
is the last one I wrote down. So that's 15.
Okay, 15. All right, we're gonna draw them right now. What were our
And
prizes?
the book and the orange shirt.
Book and the
Did you get Chad
Oh,
Johnson
I
shirt?
just dropped something off the wall.
Oh, don't worry, we'll
No.
take care
Chad, yeah, I have
No.
here Chad
Thank you,
Johnson,
Thank
Pat,
you. So 16,
Pat Shimataro.
I got her.
Could you hold the book up for a second?
Sure.
That's available
Paul
at the
Gamber.
local bookstores if anybody's really interested.
Oh, it's over here now.
Did you say 16, Pat?
There you go.
16.
Here we go.
It's available in local bookstores, and it's Memorial Day coming up.
Yeah, it's perfect for
Can
them.
you read the sub?
It's a good read.
Good
Oh, Paul.
Excuse
I'm glad
me.
you brought up Memorial Day. All of our joking aside, it's
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Jimmy's gonna be doing taps. What time can people go see you do taps?
10 a.m. at the City Hall, right?
They're doing a Memorial Day ceremony at the steps of City Hall at 10. It's open to everyone, no mask or anything. So that's
And-
going to be done.
And to all our veterans.
And then Taps Across America at 3 p.m.
Yeah, and then Taps Across America at 3 p.m. They're asking anyone that can play, go out and do that. So I'm going to go back again. I did it last year, and we'll film it. And
where are you
we'll
gonna
send
do
it-
that from? Are you gonna do that from the
right in the
step?
Boulevard. No, we're going to go in the Boulevard.
I thought you said you're gonna do it at the Fisherman's Wives statue. Or
Well,
did you change?
It's going to be around that area, around the flags. Pat usually sets me up, and
Okay. All right, so
16.
Yeah, you were going to say to all our veterans,
thank you. Thank you for your service. We are proud to be Americans on this show.
Proud to be an American.
And proud of our country. All right, here we go.
Number 12 is Lori Witkowski.
Lori Witkowski, so the first person that responds gets the first choice, either the book or the t-shirt.
Or this, Joe.
Oh, we have a third one?
Yeah, you got to open it and show everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is just it. This is it's a high quality, I can tell right off the bat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He fucking stole this. He fucking stole it from me. It's
a slightly used t-shirt?
You got to show everybody.
Yeah. Did Lori answer what she wanted? Can anybody look?
Book. She said book.
Okay.
So this is for congratulations to
And then
you.
the orange shirt.
So this is for the second.
Number 4, Chris Thompson
Chris Thompson, you can pick up your prize.
at Arts Abounds
At
on
Arts
Lexington
Abound on
Avenue
Lexington
in Magnolia. I think Chris might have, if he hasn't picked it up, I think he's got something else there.
So you have till next week to pick up your prizes. If not, they go back into the car. Oh, and thank you. We also have another. Wait, we have one more. One more giveaway.
Okay. And Karen Seraphine has the black shirt.
These wonderful cupcakes donated by Rockport.
Rockin' Cupcakes.
Rockin' Cupcakes.
Well, I'm gonna go there.
Nicole picked them up this morning. They're fresh.
Here we go. Let me do the pick.
I can't see, so somebody tell me.
Number 9.
French Wrigley.
French
Wrigley.
Oh, good.
Fred, we
Rum line, baby.
You're falling.
Fred, I'll deliver them to the rum line
Good
if there's
job.
a Bloody
Good
Mary.
job, buddy.
Yeah, there you go.
What do you think, Fred? We all come from the
Might
mic
come back
we open
prizes.
Joe, let's have Erica tell everybody how they could listen to her on air when she's on.
This is what I'm gonna do, Erica. I want you to sit right here.
Oh gosh.
You know,
Okay.
and because I'm gonna go over here and do the to do what I need to do, and
Do what you need.
There you go.
Oh boy.
so Tom, give us a little.
Is it a dog?
Yeah, might as well be though.
Well, welcome back. Good morning,
Oh,
Gloucester.
here we go.
There we go.
Merry Castaways!
Yes, Merry Castaways.
A lot of energy.
I love being here this morning. Thank you so much for having me. And I have to come back. I'm looking over here. With
We'd love to have
prizes
you back
now.
in that
This is
chair.
your mark. This is your mark.
I
Right here.
see.
There you go.
Thank you. This is my marker, not here. Here. So you can listen to me. So I'm kind of in limbo at the moment, but starting this Saturday, right on North Shore 1049, you can tune in on the air from 12 to 1 for Local Eats with Erica and Donnie. Also follow us on Facebook at North Shore 1049. Follow me, Erica, with a K, on air on Instagram and on Facebook. So the show is starting. We're going to have video. We're going to have pictures. We're going to be going to all of our local spots. And I want to hear from you guys where I need to go. So all your favorite restaurants on the North Shore, send me a message, Erica, Erika, on air on Instagram and on Facebook. And then we'll be on North Shore 149, hopefully back. Oh, actually, can I have a second one?
You can have a second
Awesome.
one. Absolutely.
Perfect.
Cost extra.
All
Well,
right.
and I'll come back. I got prizes. I'll bring Donnie and Nautical
right on.
Gin.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're gonna come and
What did you say you bring? What was the second?
Donnie is my co-host. Nautical Gin is his brand of gin, and we
Okay,
gotta
wait a
come
second.
back.
If you don't bring gin here, you're not welcome back.
I will only come back with gin. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
I like
I was short of gin. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you
You
so
guys are
much.
amazing.
Erica.
Yes. What?
Oh, just stay.
Oh,
stay-
yes,
stay-
Erica. Yes.
What's
Here
the
I
name of
am.
it? North Shore Dining?
No. Just do North Shore 1049 and follow
North
me
Shore
there.
1049.
Yes. Local Eats. We are like literally in the infancy stages. We don't even have our Facebook and stuff up yet, but it will be up by Tuesday and we'll be ready to go this weekend.
All
Can't
right.
wait.
Jim's gonna do the sign
The
out.
yellow van.
Jimmy, you gonna do the sign out?
If I
All right.
don't know how
Hop-
to
And have a
work
great
Just go like
rest
this,
of your
Jim.
day
You
and
got it.
Right?
be
Right.
safe
And do it.
You got it.
honor our
Watch out
veterans
for that
and
cord.
people we've lost.
No, just put your, there you go, Jim.
Ladies and gentlemen, no piping plovers were injured in the making of today's podcast.
Nice job,
You
Jimmy.
guys even started drinking yet?
And-
Like
On camera.
That's the problem.
On the podcast, interviews and making Gloucester.
Share.
Little town with big news. 411, come get the scoop. Wake up with Joe and the rest of his crew. It's good morning, Gloucester, to you. Oh, it's good morning, Gloucester, to you. I say good morning, Gloucester, to you. Good morning, Gloucester, from over the bridge. OTB.